Hi everyone, I'm set up to do the April challenge and to also let's see if we can showcase this dimethicone that I've picked up. It's 100% and I think I put it in everything except the yellow, so I'll just put a couple of drops in there. Oh, it's quite hard to get out of the bottle. It just only comes out a few dollops at a time. 2 stirrs, that's about it. That's how I do it with my other silicons, so let's see how we go with this. Oh god, it's really quite overwhelming having a look at these oranges and yellows all together in the one hit. I didn't realise actually how quite revolting it is. Nonetheless, I'm going to aim for trying to get something that looks like a sunset. So we've got to swipe with the lightest yellow. So I'm going to do the darkest orange up to the lightest yellow and then put this down the side and pull across. All right, that sounds good. I might even do it in an arch shape like this. You know, says me thinking that, you know, the swipe will hold the shape of a sun. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm using a combination of different paints because all of my Kaiser crafts are packed up for a workshop tomorrow. I'm already seeing a flaw in here. I should have put a different colour in between both of those so that there'd be some contrast. Nonetheless, maybe I can quickly drizzle a little bit of this through and then do this. Oh wow. Yeah, I can see why everyone was struggling with this, even though in my own imagination I did a swipe that was so much more successful than what this already is going to be. Nonetheless, persevere, they say, don't they? I might just let this run up to the back a bit and see how that goes, just for spreading the notion of the sunset out before I even get the swipe happening. Interesting that I'm not seeing any cells even in that little tip, considering I use that dimethicol, or however you pronounce it, guys. I'm a really bad word pronunciator. It's probably because I don't really talk to many people in real life and only read things. And even then I don't tend to talk too much. I know you can find that hard to believe. I have got my greaseproof paper here ready to go. I was realising when I wrote greaseproof paper and now getting ready myself to do the challenge how very light greaseproof paper is, and I really am tempted to give it a spray of water to dampen it, but that's just cheating, so I won't do that. Let's see how we go. Or what if I use up all of my light colour before I've swiped? I think I might have just done that by accident. Okay, so my plan is to pull this lightest colour over to this point and then back this way. Actually, I might start with this side just because there seems to be less of it, and then by pulling it back that way I might have a better chance of coverage. Okay, so because it's quite light, I'm letting it sit and suck onto paint so that it has some grab. And now I'm pulling and drawing, and I'm stopping before I get to the main part of where white is on the other side, and I'm throwing that straight in the bin and not reusing it. Well, so far so good. Nice cells. Okay, because I don't think I'll be doing too much more work on this, I'm just going to cover these last bits up here with the yellow because I am trying to do a sunset, and who knows, I might end up doing some post-embellishment work. I love saying that word, post-embellishment work, on the painting afterwards, so I want to try and keep the tonings the same. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the sides at this point. Okay, are we ready? Letting it sit and get a good grip on the swiping colour, and now pulling it across. Here we go. All the way across this time. Have a look at that. Oh, can you see it? It's just dripping everywhere, so I had to let it go. Well, I want to give this a bit of a pull over here. Oh, got it. So nerve-wracking, isn't it? Now, I actually quite like mine. Don't like that little bit there, but maybe it'll straighten out a bit in a minute. Nice cells, guys. I will take you off the camera in a second and show you. I'm just having a little pause to decide if I want to do anything more here, but I think I'll leave it because it's created the contrast. In future though, if I was redoing this, I realised that I should have done the colours darkest to lightest on this, going this way rather than that way. Nonetheless, I still think it's quite acceptable. I'm not too happy with this part down here, so I think I'm going to put a bit of the dark, whatever, orange, and do a re-pull here. Or actually, maybe I should just swipe. Oh, look at that. There's a wasp here. Oh, where wasp? Have I got any more of that? Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, there's a bit better for cells. Oh, go away, wasp. Now, do I feel like I want to torch it? I actually do, just simply because there's a few air bubbles. It's a bit sad because it could change the whole dynamic. Does anyone know where my torch is? Oh, it's right here. God. Get out of my way, wasp. If I get stung by wasp, what do we do? Alright, I'm just doing this really lightly because I'm only doing it for air bubbles. Nice. Having a closer look. Okay, I'm just going to show you that bottle of dimethicone again because it's worked a treat. Where is it? Here. I got it online at a place called New Directions Australia, newdirectionsaustralia.com. I think this bottle was about $7 or $8 plus postage and handling, so probably about 12 bucks all up. It has worked really well. Of course, the telling will be coming off the tripod. The telling will be in the drying, won't it? It always is. Hey, what do you reckon of that? It does look a bit red, doesn't it? But they look, in my cups, they are orange. Like when you put it up to the light, that's orange. I mean, came out of this, oh, where else? And I did put a dash of this in, but it's not red like that. Oh man, I hope I haven't failed again. Geez, I'm the pessimist, aren't I? Oh, crikey. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, what do you reckon? I probably should have taken this a bit more seriously and got the sides covered because it's really, really nice. Okay. Good. Of course, I'll put a picture up in the morning when it's dried.